And if you can do that, you had a good life.
Extraordinary decision is what should be focused
George
on.
Clooney says U.S. politics are worse than McCarthyism. Actor compares current political climate to 1950s communist witch hunt and says wife Amal isn't afraid of government backlash. George Clooney made one of his strongest political statements yet, saying during a new CNN interview that today's political climate in the U.S. is even more dangerous than the McCarthy era.
He's like,
wins. Have you thought about the possibility he might use?
so they've actually really stepped up always, and they sort of
Post on his Truth.
Clooney spoke to Anderson Cooper from the set of Good Night and Good Luck, his new Broadway play based on the 2005 film he directed about broadcast journalist Edward R. Murrow and his public clashes with Senator Joseph McCarthy. The interview will be part of a CNN special airing Saturday. Although McCarthyism was bad, it wasn't anywhere near as pervasive as it is right now, Clooney said, pointing to former President Donald Trump's aggressive use of executive orders and repeated attacks on traditional media outlets.
Social network, saying in part that
and if you can do that, you had a good life.
extraordinary decision is what should be focused on.
He added that there's the kind of fear that you see kind of stretching through law firms and universities, suggesting the chilling effect of today's politics reaches beyond Washington. Cooper appeared surprised by the comparison and asked, "You think it's worse now than McCarthyism?" "I do think it is worse now," Clooney said, before adding, "Very big deal. I mean, we were pretty sure we were going to all die of a nuclear bomb somewhere along the way."
Really stepped up always, and they sort of.
Post on his Truth social network, saying in part that
But she's a really good friend. She and her whole family are friends.
So, that always kind of rode on top of the McCarthyism of it all. What's fun about doing the play is it reminds people that, that we have been through difficult times, challenging times, he said, and that we survive it as a country. And we do find our better angels along the way. It takes a minute. We always do.
See, after
Movies never really work for him.
I will.
For most.
I don't know. I'm not quite sure.
The actor also opened up about his 91-year-old father Nick Clooney, a former Cincinnati anchorman and ex-ABC game show host, who inspired his portrayal of Murrow. That's what we can say. Don't forget to support our channel by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing. We thank you all for your support.
World leaders.
Very hard to let go of power, and President Biden did. They've been extraordinary. First of all, I love watching it, but